motherfucker really free?
No, there's one that's blinking green.
Nah, I went to the down to the under the ones where it's under free bundles. It's under free bundles.
No,
like
but there's a free bundle somewhere in there. You got to keep searching through it to find it. See, that they do that so you'll get on there and look to start making it buy
Yeah. Let's go shoot something. Oh man. Where you with it?
You need to go. I don't know, we need to go here.
Very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly
when you go for a bounty, you don't get it right away. Because all you're going to get is the people flying over your head.
They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Washington football team.
How do you get away?
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Thanks for the help, Walker.
I just landed over here, nigga.
You were down.
Wasn't down, nigga.
You ran right by me.
Wasn't me. It was probably the nigga you was fighting. Don't talk to him.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Off play action, Clemens. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it pre-snap, he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Clemens.
Oh, shit, I didn't even get rid of that.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
You know, the smaller the gun you have, the faster you run.
32 yards.
So if you have an SMG, you're going to run faster.
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker.
What is he doing?
There and making a nice play defensively.
He's shooting at me.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside in this first quarter.
I downed him, but I didn't down him.
6 defensive backs out there.
Down him, but you didn't down him?
Like he was able, his teammate was able to, oh shit. His teammate was able to revive him. He behind that red thing.
Back to throw. Clemens. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early.
Hey, how did I lose the
Bullshit!
How did I lose the gulag and I didn't get killed?
He probably got the flag.
You ran out of time. No, yeah, he got the flag. There's a flag comes up in the middle. And if you don't get the kill, you get the flag.
Clemens. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
And then if nobody gets the kill or the flag, then both of y'all lose. In that time period.
Yeah.
You'll start hearing it tick down when you know that beeping, when you know the time is running.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Clemens. That one is slant to McLaurin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
To throw on 2nd down. Clemens. Open man right side is Shark. Touchdown! DJ Chark, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jackson on first down. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And
yeah, man, what's up?
Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position.
I had a blackout.
Make a play on the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Oh, he's jumping in. What happened to you?
I had a blackout.
On third down, Jackson.
Damn, man.
Tight end Aaron Smith Jr.
At the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Play action. Now Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw again on second down. Jackson forced out to his left.
Yeah, that part.
But the flag in the backfield, and this
Oh, that cheese balling.
So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs. First and 10 after
that really just happened.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Jackson now. And they get this one underneath to Kamara. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got first and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now their defense came through with a goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. On the counter, Gibson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. And shedding through the tackle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And
what I wanted to point out, though, is this candle this is pretty true of the others as well.
taken in for a Washington touchdown. DJ Chark with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown there. That's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, Clemens. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Clemens sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep.
Yeah, I know it. I knew he was going to pick that off.
It's intercepted.
Fucking cartoon ass shit, dog. I fucking hate this game, bro.
Take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to
Always
get
some
this next
dumb
drive
shit,
underway.
bro, at the end of the
And they'll
quarter.
begin inside their
Can't
own
never
10,
just be a
so
regular
field
fucking
position
play. Like my team just garbage or something. Like we don't know what the fuck we doing.
He's back to his 2-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On second down, Kamara. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. On third down, here's Kamara. There's some space here. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. So we've come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will
Friday ain't let them get up and keep running.
Passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Man, I already stopped. You pick them up and take them 5 yards for a first down.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Jackson,
that part. Let's go, Chase.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Holding on
Freaking act like we did this before.
He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
Good job, Sweat.
I used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And they get to him quickly here.
Damn,
as he stops right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll go again with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for Minnesota. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You ain't got nothing to say about that?
The Vikings have made this now a 1-score game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal.
Cartoon ass shit, dog. Gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. over 4 different people, and he didn't even jump. Get the fuck out of here.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A huge play there for Washington. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A give running right, Gibson.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
Get your little ass out the way.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is
man toting the rock around here, man.
Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a give to Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Hold on here. We do have a flag down. So
this game is determined to save you today. You know that?
Now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry.
Let's go, Hunter.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
How many motherfuckers gonna move?
They'll run with Gibson. Wiggles free. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller...
Let's go, Sweat.
He lost the football.
Knock his big ass out, man.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the
300
opportunity for the
pounds.
defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off. Williams loses the football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg. Clemens. They'll roll him out right. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Steps away to his left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
I have seen it all, boy. They think Alvin Kamara, sweet baby Jesus, huh?
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, go get his motherfucking ass. I'm tired of him back there.
Jackson. 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Lamar Jackson, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there, set ready for this next
clean up my house.
Washington offense.
Son, you can pause that. I don't want to hear none of that. Do what I asked you to do.
Start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there. Keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Clemens. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Once more, Gibson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still third and long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Back to throw. Clemens. Oh, no, he lost the football. Washington goes for it. But
yeah, my man can't pick it up and run, though.
Turnover on downs.
Fucking game, bro.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick six for a Washington touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah,
the
one coming
Vikings
over
now
there.
to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second at a country mile. Another try after the first down sack.
150 meters
Jackson.
out.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset from just shy of midfield. Jackson, this ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. this pass broken up.
Excellent
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They run. It's Kamara. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Yeah. Oh, this is just the same.
On first down, Red. Oh, he's got a little dive. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Huff to return. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
There's a box over here. Come on.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Hello, that drop. That was so good.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Kamara.
He's going to put a piece in there.
Bring him down right around the 13.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2,
I got a bunch of
your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything.
The only team I see is Downey.
He just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
He's coming his way, too.
Across the 15-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You need ammo? You got ammo?
Where I can get some
Here's
from.
Jackson to throw.
He's got
first down past the 30. And
It's in my shoot.
Prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Down one. John, know that one at.
Jackson. Out to his left. He's going to let it fly. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
He over here somewhere.
One last shot for Jackson.
He ran. He might be in the couch.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Oh, no, yeah, he's right down on the right there.
Oh, shit. Where you at?
Man, you got to come up right behind you and almost kill you. I could win there. Yo.
What up?
We're in that van, bro.
You say what? We're in there advance in the week.
So for Washington, they're on a
I don't know, man.
No, don't put it in there yet.
The advance today.
Should be.
Get a self-revive.
Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, what up, my boy?
So for Charles,
Shit,
our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right.
Hey, you know anything about any advancing? Is it today or tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I play mine.
Find that box.
There's another one somewhere.
That's the only one we were waiting on. My game played.